Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome to the 2.5 RC Amigos. If you're new to the channel and this is your first time, welcome. Hope you enjoy the content. We're in my one of my local spots. We call this the Secret Rock Garden, and as the video goes on you'll see why we call it the Rock Garden. We've got a few tree roots, which you'll see in a minute. And quite a few scattered rocks around. This is one of my three crawlers. This is my Ftx Mauler, which has been highly modified. Pretty much left stock. It's only the gearbox, the links and the chassis rails. Everything else has been changed. Fusion SE 1800, different servo, alloy bead locks, broiline trenchers with 3D printed foams, Element RC shocks with pen springs inside to lower the ride height, so make it as LCG as possible. I've got knockoff Capra axles with a lot of brass down low, and what else have I got? Yep, hardened steel propeller shafts or prop shafts, front and rear. So yeah, let's have a little bit of fun with this car, and hope you enjoy it. And yeah, so as I was saying, there's a few of these things around. But there's only a couple that are pretty difficult, like this one. And there's quite a few lines through here. Ground's really hard. It's not rained for a little while. It's really hot outside at the moment. It's about almost 30 degrees. And yeah, let's see what these Proline trenchers can do, because these are the softest compound, the Predator compound, which are a little bit more optimal for slightly cooler conditions, as I understand it. But it won't stop us from having a little bit of fun anyway. Yeah, as I said, there's multiple lines through this big tree root stump thing, and I'm just going to show you a couple anyway. But also, as important is downhill control, which those of you who run or know the Fusion SEs offer really good low down control. Obviously, if you've got to gear your car right, and on this occasion, I've actually upgraded the gears on this 48 to 32 pitch. Right, I'm going to try and show you another line goes. Right, so another line, which is probably a little bit harder, is right through here. And I've made a mess of it. Right. Let's try it through here. The trick is messed that one up. Here we go. Pseudo easy. Oh, that's dynamite. The trick is, when you're climbing, is to try and get a hook with the front wheels somewhere, because if you can't do that and you're at quite a steep angle, you're probably going to struggle to make the climb. Well, I definitely left my driver mods at home today. Right. Yeah, as I said, maybe these Proline trenchers are best suited for here we go. Best suited for slightly cooler climate. So here we go. Right, that's one tree stump done. A couple of lines. There are other lines through, but I'll do for now. Okay, so here we go. We're in one of the rocky sections in this forest, so I'm going to do 2 or 3 climbs around here and see how we get on. I'm going to start off with this great big rock, which usually isn't the problem for this car, but as I was saying earlier, See, if you get a bite up top with the front tyres, that's it. Makes the pull nice and easy. Here we go. Lovely. Right, this is another one I like to do because it means we're going to straddle those two rocks up there, hopefully. Oh, that's easy enough. Awesome. Alright, how about this one? Remember what I was saying earlier about getting a bite with the front tyres if you can? Well, that's exactly what we're doing on this one here. Here we go. Got a bite. Then we make the rest of the pull. Oh, just about. Problem is, once you get the bite and then you move forward, the ground's really hard and the surface is quite loose. So that was a good pull. Right, here we go. This is another one. This is another climb that you've got multiple lines. Either as I'm going up now, grab a bite up there and then to the left, or, which I'll show you after this one, is through here and then over to the right. You'll see in a minute. So let's start off with that one. So let's see. Here we go. Go left. So you can get a bite with the front up top. Yeah. Here we go. Done. The other one, as I was saying, slightly different approach. Try and get a hook of the front left up there. Okie dokie, we got that. Settle down, that's it. Get a hook up top. Done. Right, as you guys can see, same sort of obstacle, two different lines, and as I said earlier, getting a hook with the front tyres to make that pull up. Right, we're going to try this other climb here, on this great big lump of mossy rock. So I did this with one of my cars the other day, and it's got smaller tyres than this. But again, as I said, let's see, that front right's grabbing a bite, making the pull. Easy enough. Awesome. Right, we're back onto this one because I believe I said it earlier. If I haven't, forgive me. There is a second line through here, which is to the right. Here we go. Yeah, easy enough. Yeah, that was far too easy. Yeah. Here we are. I'm actually sitting down for this one. Right, the aim of this one is going across as we are, and then up that rock, which you guys can see has got pretty sort of vertical place, and going back to the same scenario as earlier, trying to get a bite or a hook with the front tyres up the top. Might be a little bit stuck on the red top going on here. Slight 3-point turn here, just to line myself up. Right, here we go. Make sure I get everything in on camera. The squish on this rear tyre, guys. Oh yes. Right, here we go. The pull. Awesome. Another nice pull, man. Right, so now we're going to try going straddle up this bit, and then up that bit, and then to the right. I've done it before, but several times, it must be said. coming to the right, to the left and right properly. Right, now I need a hook with a front right to be able to make the pull. Here we go. Oh, I see the underbelly. And here we are. Another climb done. Awesome. Right, so one last climb. This one looks a little bit inconspicuous, but well, it might not look much on camera, but trust me, it is not an easy one. Again, getting a bite up top. That little rock there is usually the problem, where my rear right is. Oh, yeah, boy. Wow, look at that for a pull. Nice. Right, and that concludes our session for today. So it's not such a long video. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you've learned something from it. I mean, I'm not really a teacher, but it's just the way I've learned to crawl with, or from seeing other YouTubers. If you made it to the end, thank you very much, and we'll hopefully see you in the next video.